What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing fuel pump and fuel pump wiring. I got my radium 30 amp relay fuel pump wiring kit and my autosport engineering triple fuel pump hanger with a single walbro 540. All right, so we're going to start with the 30 amp wiring kit. So what's all in the kit is a 30 amp relay with all the wires coming out the bottom that we need. We got 10 foot of ground wire, 10 foot of power wire. We got our fuse holder. And we got all our butt connectors and eyelets. All right, so I'm gonna start by stripping a little bit of wire on both ends, putting the eyelet connector on one end so we can connect it to the positive terminal on the battery. And then the other end is gonna get a butt connector and run to the positive wire going back to the relay. All right, so I got the power wire out. I got the end strip. I'm just gonna put it in here in this butt connector. And I'll show you guys how these work. Come in. I guess they're not really working well. The silver in the middle is supposed to be solder. When you heat it up with a heat gun, it's supposed to melt the solder and create a connection between the two. But it's not really working that well. As you can see, I just pulled that out. So I may just end up going with a regular butt connector in replace of this. Alright, so since the first style of butt connector didn't work, I'm just going to replace it with a normal butt connector. I only do this because I think it makes it look better. Okay. Alright, so now we have to fish the other end of the wire through the firewall and back over to the fuel pump. Lucky for me, I've ran speaker wires through here before, so I'm just going to use the same hole that I did before. Alright, so right now, I'm going to just show you guys where I tucked it through at. See that rubber grommet down there? I took out my power wire for my subs, because I'm not going to run subs anymore. I'll just show you guys where it came out at. I don't know if you can be able to see it. It's way back up in there. Right there at the top. Now I'm going to just run it down the side and all the way back through over that way somewhere. All right, so we got the wire ran through. It's all tucked under the carpet. I ran it. I took the back seat out because I'm going to run it up behind the back seat. I'm going to show you guys real quick where I'm going to mount the relay. I'm going to go over to the other side and show you. In order to do this, you're gonna need a 10mm bolt and a 10mm nut. I just literally grabbed this out of my pile that I had. Slide it back here. It's like the perfect spot. I didn't have to do any drilling or anything. All right, so as y'all can see, it's kind of a tight spot because I didn't take the back of the seat completely out, and I got the seat belt all over me. But you know, I got access to do what I need to do. So these are the steps I'm gonna follow to wire everything up. All right, so in GS and IS, they have a fuel pump control module that takes the voltage from the relay up front, sends it into the fuel pump control module, and it regulates the amount of voltage that goes to the fuel pump depending on your RPMs. So we want a constant 12 volts once we cut the key on. So I'm gonna disconnect this and cut the 12-volt wire to have that as my trigger wire for my relay. All right, the wire color is the thicker black and red. That's the power. All right, so I did the rest of the wiring off camera just because it was a tight spot. I was trying to hurry up and get done. As you can see, I got the ground right over here for the relay. I already ran my ground for the fuel pump, and power wire for the fuel pump. Already made a connection there. I'm gonna run it under the seat. So now I'm gonna put the back seat back in, and then I'll show you guys the fuel pump side of everything. All right, guys. So it's another day. Last time, what I did was wire up the relay, and today I'm gonna just complete the job of swapping out the fuel pump. I have the fuel pump all set up. So take this fuel pump out. You gotta get this hose off. There's a clip holding the hose in, the factory hose. All right. All right, so as you guys can see, I already set up my pump. I pulled this off a junkyard car and the siphon as well. All right, as you guys can see, it sits in there real nicely. Just gotta remember to connect this hose back onto your siphon. If not, you won't get any fill from the other side of the tank. All right, so now that's tight, I have to still wire up my body side of the fuel pump harness. And it's looking like my power wire is going to be a little short, so I might have to extend it. For now, I'll cut this long, because what I want to do is run it through the original grommet. That way it gives it a clean look. All right. Now I can stuff this power wire through here. Need to cut these two wires off of here. Then what I'm going to do is plug on my battery charger so I get power to the cluster. And I'll switch these wires back and forth on the field sending unit side until I figure out which one controls the, well, I mean which way it goes to control the field level sensor. Alright, as y'all can see, got the field gauge working. So you're here in the back seat, it's all wired up. Got my two wires for the field level. Got my power and ground. And I started to run the feed line, -8 feed. I just have it all underneath the car for right now. Alright, before I end the video, I just want to show you guys I've got my throttle cable on. I made this bracket over here so I can adjust my tension on the throttle cable. As you can see, it's pretty tight. I also got my alternator on, power steering pump, and my AC on. And hopefully soon I'll be able to get my crank pulley on. I got it right over here. It's a fluid dampener. That's how it sits for right now. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe.